at the end of the day, though, let's fast forward 2024. We are in this space of giving information, giving advice, and pulling from our own experiences and unique expertises, right, is invaluable. And you should be being paid premium prices for that. This is my opinion.
Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. I've helped hundreds of creative entrepreneurs and business owners to take back their free time, generate additional revenue, and celebrate while living that work from anywhere lifestyle through creating online courses and digital education. So I'm super excited that you guys are here. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Right? Let's get it.
Hello, what's going on? Awesome party peeps. It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. And today we're talking all about mentorship and why you should be getting paid to mentor. It's a very, it's a very different and unique approach to mentorship. I know this because I'm still today getting people commenting, getting people asking questions about why I should be paying for a mentor. Okay. Like super, super important conversation. I think that the conversation around mentorship should be free is very old, is very antiquated in my opinion. And you should be getting paid to mentor. All right. Hello. What's going on? Great morning, y'all. I don't think that first of all, if you don't know what I do, I'm all about premium courses, premium luxury coaching programs, mentorship programs. Okay. There's a difference between coaching and mentorship. And I do believe that when it comes to courses, premium courses specifically, you need aspects of both. But let's start with this premise of how many of y'all have mentored someone or given advice to someone for free. All right. And it didn't turn out right. It's stressful. I want to be very honest and very blunt. Like mentoring for free was stressful when I first started. And so I have this background, and I know many of the folks that I attract and talk to also have a background of church and service and nonprofits and all of those things. Growing up, that was the status quo. It was, you should be of service, right? You should be doing these things for free. Just give, 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 give. And yes, that's all good. At the end of the day, though, let's fast forward 2024. We are in this space of giving information, giving advice, and pulling from our own experiences and unique expertises, right, is invaluable. And you should be being paid premium prices for that. This is my opinion. There are so many mentors that I have paid for, as well as coaches, but they come in different seasons of my business and in my personal life. So it really depends on what is my goal in the season, what is my personal goal, what are my business goals, and who do I need to take me to that next level. So let's talk about some of the things that distinguish coaching from mentorship, and also like how to get you paid as a premium coach and a premium mentor, someone who's actually going to take the steps forward, right, to help people get results and get that transformation. So a lot of the times your coaching processes really have to do with giving people specific advice, feedback. Okay, I have a specific skill set. I want to pass along that skill set to other people, right? And this is a unique skill set, is one that I'm confident in, right? Because I've had the knowledge, I've gained some of the experiences, but coaching is typically very narrow focused, if you will, in the sense that I'm not saying that you can't venture into other spaces, but in the sense that when you hire a coach, you're going for that one specific thing. Mentoring is a little different in that mentoring also focuses on the wholeness of the individual. It focuses on, okay, who is coming into this space? How can I help them become a better person overall, while also helping them along their way with this specific process or this specific skill set? Let me give you an example of how I actually learned this. When I first started my corporate career, I just got my master's degree in human services with a concentration in administration. I was super excited about it. Now, at the time that I was getting that degree, I was working at a car dealership and I was working as a receptionist. And I was just there, I'll be honest with y'all, because I wanted the income to be able to pay my bills. And I also wanted the space and freedom. I know it's not right to be able to finish my work for school. You know, I mean, I had a lot of flexibility. I've always been one of those people that I get my job done, get the tasks that I need to get done for the day, and then I move on to some other stuff. And again, I know that wasn't the best approach to corporate, but how many of y'all do it? All right, let's be for real. And so I would sit behind that desk and I would just watch different processes. I was efficient. I got done what I needed to get done. Now, after getting my degree, here's what I noticed. Right before I graduated, they hired a performance coach. So they hired someone to come in, an individual consultant, someone to come in and assess what was going on in the company and to help out some of the salespeople, right, at that car dealership who were on the floor to help them make more sales, see how they could improve as a company, all of those things. Well, once I graduated, I was offered this position of being their first HR manager, right? Like they didn't have an HR department. They had all the necessary components of an HR department, but they didn't have the structure of that department. So they decided to promote me into this role, but they wanted it to be like a trial basis, if you will. And so they agreed. We came to a decision of agreeing, I think, like of not even half of the base salary that they promised for that position. I'll tell y'all, it's a long story. But I got into that position and I started to take a different approach to understanding what was going on in the company. And so I focused a lot on the people. I focused on, I was less skill centered and more people centered. And so I focused on how can I help you be better at what it is that you do? And then in doing so, how can I also help you be accountable for your actions moving forward? So there was a difference between the way the coach was presenting information, which had a lot to do with sit in these sessions where it was like PowerPoint presentations. And we would do like some icebreakers or whatever, and then that would be it. Whereas, there wasn't a lot of focus on like the individuals in that room and how we could help make the individuals better. Right. So it was very interesting and different. And so anyway, I ended up meeting with every individual on the sales team and payroll, like everyone in that company at that location. And I even went to another location. I was very research and data driven. I've always been that way. Pro tip, analyze research, collect the data, analyze the data, okay? Like know what you're working with and then go ahead and make the changes. I could never get with the managers that would come in when I was in corporate and will automatically, you're a new manager and you start changing stuff. Like you don't even know what's been working, what's here, what's going on. You're just coming in based on your experiences. Anyway, so that's what I did. I took a people-centered approach and I started to understand where they were having challenges, where the miscommunication was across departments, all of those things. And I started analyzing that data and then I presented it back with individualized recommendations. Right. And so an individualized advice. And then I started setting these weekly meetings with people in the company. Okay. Like as much as I could get in, I was making sure that they stayed on track. I was making sure that, and this was very early on in my career. Let me just caveat this by saying all of your experiences are for a reason. You never know. Okay. Why you're experiencing something until you get to this point in life where you have that hindsight that you can look back and go, oh, that's what that was for. The types of things that I was deploying, the types of methods I was deploying in that situation, again, this was like my first entry point into what would be my corporate career. Right? Professional career. And so this very first job that I kind of transitioned to after my master's degree, and I took it serious and I was building up that company, that department, all of those things. But those experiences are what have also shaped my mentorship program and my coaching programs, right? Again, aspects of both inside of your programs. To put it very bluntly and plainly, in my opinion, coaches are people who are there to cheer you on and to say, you've got this, and to show you a specific skill set and how to attain it. Okay. Yes, they're there to make you better, all of those things. Your mentors, in my opinion, are the people who are going to go deep with you. Okay. They're going to go deeper than just teaching you a skill set. They're going to go deep in the sense of they also spend more time with you typically than coaches, all right, because they're going deep into who you are as a person, as an individual, how to develop that personal growth that will help shape the skill set and mold that skill set around who you are as an individual. In my opinion, this allows you to get to the root of any issues and challenges that the people that you're mentoring, your mentees, may be facing. And so that's why the core of my programs and the way that I teach course creation, premium and luxury coaching programs has to do with mentorship. Yes, there's some coaching involved because yes, you're teaching from a skill set, but as a mentor, you're able to then bring in your expertise, which is a combination of that experience, right? Your life experiences, the wisdom that you've gained along with the knowledge, and you're pairing that together. All right. And you're able to help somebody to achieve the long lasting, sustainable results. And that's what I'm all about. Long-lasting, sustainable results is the name of the game. Okay. So going super deep, how many, and I'll give you this example because I've been here. I don't know how many times throughout my life, but I've been here, right? An example would be like, I have a coach who is guiding me through, let's say I have a weight loss goal. How many of us have gone to the gym, we've eaten healthy or healthily, and we have, done the diets and all of those things. And then 6 months, maybe a year later, a year and a half later, we pick up more weight, right? We lost the weight initially on that program, but then maybe we pick it back up. Mentors are there to help guide you in a way. That's why it's necessary, like that sustainable transformation, to go deeper, they stay longer, okay, and guide you through that process so that you can make that a part of your personality, a part of who it is that you are becoming. All right, not just like this one-off thing that you do. I can also think back, like another example of this would be, when I was playing basketball, like my basketball coaches, I looked at them as mentors as well, because they weren't just teaching me the skill set of basketball, but they were instilling these qualities that would then start to shape who I became as a person, that started to shape my personality, right? I can think about like all during the game, yeah, they're coaching based on the skill set, but also they know me, right? Because during practice, they've taken the time to figure out what my strengths are, where I need further development as a player, both on the court and off the court. And some of those, a lot of times my coaches were also my teachers in school, right? Thinking back to like high school, middle school, like they were my teachers too. And so they understood who I was as a person. They really took the time to help me develop. That's mentorship. That's mentorship, not just the coaching piece on the court, right? But it's the mentorship piece where your mentor knows who you are. And you don't have to keep giving out your life experiences, your knowledge, taking the time to develop other people for free. All right. I don't believe in that. I think that's very old. I think it's an antiquated approach to mentorship. And we need to be in spaces where we're charging for what it is that we've had to learn, how we've had to shape ourselves and become the person we needed to be for someone else. Also, point and note here is how many times have you given, as I said at the top of this training, you've given yourself, you've given your time, you've given your lessons to people who don't appreciate it. Okay, when I say that, it's not even any shade against them. It's just that sometimes, here's the thing. My mentors say when people pay, they pay attention. And when people pay more, they pay more attention. Okay. I've added to that over the years because I found it to be true. When someone decides, hey, I'm willing to invest to learn this, I'm willing to invest to make myself better, no longer is it a game of, are they going to implement? Am I wasting my breath? Am I wasting my time? You don't have to worry about that, especially at premium levels. Now you're working with people who understand the benefits of not just coaching, but mentorship. Someone who's going to be able to take them to the next level. Someone that's going to be there as they grow to the next level. That's another thing about mentorship. Your people should be growing with you. At every level, at every stage, they continue to grow and develop. Okay, you're not just leaving them hanging by giving them this information and expecting them to just pick up the skill set and then what? What happens when they have the the human trait that we all have of going back to some of that familiarity, right? Comfortability, where we move back into these spaces of I'm comfortable here because now this thing is feeling a little shaky. No, you need to be a mentor to your people. And this is why you need to be paid to do it so that you don't feel like you're wasting your time, your breath, your talent, your, experiences and all of those things. Pour into the people who are ready to pour to be poured into. Okay, like very, very important. So if you're interested in packaging your expertise, packaging your knowledge and what it is that you know into premium luxury mentorship programs and courses, then go to jumpfirstacademy.org in order to get started. There you're going to see my free walkthrough. It's a 30-minute no fluff video that's going to walk you through my Teach It method, which is my proprietary method for packaging premium courses. You'll be able to see it from ideation all the way through. How do I automate this? How do I start to put it on autopilot so that I can make sales in my sleep? I can start to put some of my content online so that my people are able to access it when they are available. I talk more about, cohort style versus group coaching and teaching and all of those things a little bit later. You can also find a bunch of free training on the YouTube channel, Jump First Academy. If you are watching this replay on YouTube, by the way, hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when more episodes like this drop. Second way that you can work with me, if you know that, hey, I need a mentor, I need a coach, and I would love to see how the Teach It method and this strategy can be applied to my business specifically, then you can go ahead and sign up for a free complimentary, there's no obligation, right? Strategy session and kickoff call. So you can go ahead and see how do I apply this method, this strategy to my business. Jumpfirstacademy.org/apply is where you want to go to start the application. That way you can skip the free training. Again, this is only for you if you know this is something I actually want to do. If you're unsure or you're not sure what it looks like or how it works, then I suggest that you start with the free training. The free training, again, can be found at jumpfirstacademy.org. If you know this is what you want to do, go ahead and schedule your kickoff call and strategy session, jumpfirstacademy.org/apply. Also, the Global Authority Movement is coming back very soon. I'm very excited. It's a 3-day workshop intensive and training with me. You'll get my direct feedback, coaching, and all of those things. Again, over 3 days. It is premium, all right, because we are going all in, and I want you to go all in on what it is that you want to do. Again, I haven't made the official announcement. Doors are not open yet, but you can go ahead and get on the wait list. I'll drop the link in the description so that you can sign up for that wait list. If you are watching this on YouTube, if you're watching this on IG, hey y'all, go ahead and click the link in bio or send me a DM with the word global. Other than that, I love y'all so much. I hope this is super helpful. Again, to round this out and wrap this up, you should be getting paid to mentor. Period. That's it. All right. I love y'all. I'll catch y'all back here tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of your Thursday. Bye, y'all.